Hey guys, alright, so I guess prepare yourselves for a rambly vlog today. I think some of these videos are going to start losing their novelty, being pretty much with the same exact background every day, so I might need to kind of shake it up a little bit sometime soon. But for today it's raining and it's cold and I've just had a ridiculously long day at work, so this is what you get. Sorry guys. Anyway, I guess today I really wanted to talk about something which has always been something I've kind of struggled with, but I guess the way it's treated and kind of dealt with in Japan is also kind of interesting. So I thought it might be interesting if I kind of talk about it or share my experiences with you guys. I thought it might be interesting. Hopefully it's interesting for you guys. We shall definitely see. Anyway, I guess and this is dealing with conflict. So anybody who actually knows me in real life, I guess, probably realizes by now that I am awful at dealing with conflict. I don't like dealing with it. I avoid it at all costs, and yeah, it's usually only when I get pushed to the point of, you know, actually getting fairly hurt by something, or I'm kind of really pissed off at something, and it takes a fairly, you know, big kind of thing for me to actually bring it up and mention it. And a lot of the times I'll do it in the form of a kind of sarcastic comment or a kind of joking comment or slightly passive-aggressive comment. It tends to be my normal MO, which is definitely not a good thing, but that's just kind of, I guess, the way I deal with it. It's something I'm working on. None of us are perfect, I guess, and yeah, self-improvement, all that good stuff. But yeah, I don't know, dealing with conflict, I haven't improved. I guess the whole reason I'm kind of thinking about a lot of this is you know, it's the start of a new year, and a lot of the time in Japan, that means, you know, especially if you're moving here, you're going to be having to work with a whole heap of new personalities, and then, you know, throw in that whole which is difficult enough in its own right, but then throw in that whole kind of cultural differences and things like that, and it can be a really hard kind of landscape to navigate if you're not kind of used to how these things are handled, especially in Japan. Yeah, as I said, I'm awful at doing this. I will tend to avoid conflict at all costs. I will tolerate a lot before I actually kind of will step up and say something. And again, that's one of my own personal faults. And yeah, I guess I'm thinking about this, yes, because the new year's starting, but also because I've had a few instances in the last couple of months in my own personal life where I've tried to step out of my bad habits, and yeah, it hasn't gone so well. So clearly I need to, you know, I'm not so great at communicating, especially when I get kind of pushed into a situation in which I'm feeling, you know, hurt about, or also kind of, you know, angry about or something. I'm not so great at communicating when I'm feeling really super emotional. So yeah, as I said, something that I need to work on, and I'm curious as to whether I'm just, you know, I'm sure I'm not the only one who does that, but I'm kind of curious how other people deal with, you know, conflict situations and that, because I would like some good coping strategies, so I'm awful at it. But yeah, I guess in Japan, very much conflict will be avoided at all costs a lot of the time. And yeah, I guess people will try and, you know, keep the status quo as much as possible. So, you know, if somebody's being very outspoken or kind of being very demanding of a group, especially in a group environment, people will tend to tolerate for a very long time, until I think it gets to a, you know, point where too many people are being bothered by it, and then somebody will probably very gently say something. But, you know, it's not something that people will actually kind of step up to. And I understand why this is happening. You know, it's very much the, you know, trying to do the best for the group and keeping the wah of the workplace, with like the good feeling and, you know, the good kind of atmosphere of the workplace. But I guess, you know, people, you don't learn unless people tell you when you're overstepping boundaries, or, you know, on things that you need to improve. You don't know, you never learn. And I think that's kind of, you know, it's not reinforcing, but, you know, it's kind of, it's very cyclic. I've forgotten how to pronounce that. Anyway, you know, if nobody tells you, then you keep doing it, and then you keep doing it, and nobody tells you, and it just keeps going and makes the problem even worse. And again, you know, as I said, I'm not great at this myself, so this is something I need to work on, is when, yeah, my own personal life, when I'm feeling upset about something or I'm feeling hurt about something, I need to learn how to, I guess, broach the subject and talk to people about it. Yeah, I don't know, it's a really difficult thing, especially in Japan. People will tolerate a lot and have a very high tolerance level. It will definitely, if you're that person who is causing these problems, I mean, don't think that you can, I guess, that it's okay to do these things, because if you are that person, then you'll definitely be seen in a very negative light by probably a lot of your co-workers, and that will probably eventually come back to affect you. So yeah, I don't know, I guess if you're coming to work in Japan, definitely be considerate of your workplace. Just kind of think about other people first, and, you know, be very aware and very, you know, open to the fact that, you know, things that you're doing or saying, or how you're saying things, might be taken in different ways depending on, you know, who you're talking with and that. Yeah, I don't know, just it's a big thing, trying to just be very cautious of that, because I think sometimes, like, enthusiasm or passion, especially from you know, teachers and that, you know, foreign teachers and, you know, was it ALT teachers and things like that, whatever teacher, I'm rambling now, but you know, that kind of passion for what they're doing can be sometimes mistaken as being slightly aggressive, from what I've kind of seen. And again, this is just my experience of what I've kind of noticed. So yeah, just be aware, and, you know, try to make sure that everybody's kind of having their voice heard, I guess. Don't gaijin smash everybody. So yeah, I guess, you know, again, it's something that in my own personal life I'm really kind of trying to figure out, and I still haven't quite worked it out. So I'm kind of curious as to what, you know, coping strategies you guys have with, you know, dealing with conflict. Are you like me and you just try and avoid it at all costs until it gets really, like, you know, to the point where you're really feeling it, and then you just kind of explode all over the place? Or, you know, are you able to actually deal with these things much earlier, and do you kind of go with that whole, like, upfront, and when people, you know, things are happening that you're not happy with? I don't know. Let me know your suggestions. But yeah, I don't know, as I said, it's been a couple of situations where I've for the first time, I've kind of actually stepped up and mention that I'm really unhappy or something's hurt, and I probably haven't done it in the best possible way. Again, something I really need to work on. I get so emotional about things that being able to kind of put words together in phrasing that isn't going to, you know, make the situation worse is something I still kind of struggle with, especially when I'm feeling, you know, kind of hurt, and I reacted very emotionally. Not so much with my head, more with my heart. So yeah, I'm curious what, you know, what you guys, whether you have any suggestions for me, pretty much. A little bit different, I guess. I tried to tie in a little bit more of, you know, working in Japan with this, but yeah, it's more about a personal thing, I guess. But I wanted to share with you guys, because this is kind of one of the things I wanted to do with Veda, is, you know, share more with you guys, and, you know, kind of get a little bit more personal, not just, ooh, pretty Japan photos. Yeah, actually talk about things I struggle with, and I think it's kind of good for me as well to be able to talk about those things, and get input and suggestions and feedback. So yeah, that would be awesome. Anyway, hopefully not too long today, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna throw this up, you will see it tonight. I need to also get some dinner, which is irrelevant right at the moment. But yeah, hopefully tomorrow there will be some sakura photos. Even though it's been raining, I think I might go out. Because, you know, that whole wabi-sabi thing, you know, the beautiful things, you need to appreciate them while you're here and not take them for granted, and go and take the time to enjoy stuff. Is very big in the season, and I'm going to go and try and do that tomorrow. So hopefully you guys will see some sakura and some pretty pictures tomorrow. But yeah, just thought a talking video might be interesting. Anyway, I'm rambling now. Don't forget to go like and subscribe, all those good things. And yeah, leave comments below. It's been fantastic seeing how many people have actually been commenting, and some people who haven't commented before. It makes me really happy hearing from you guys, and I really find it interesting to actually be able to talk that's one of the reasons I started doing these videos, is that I can have feedback and I can, you know, make connections with people and meet new people. So yeah, I think it's wonderful, and if you haven't left a comment yet and you've been thinking about it, definitely do. I'm gonna try and respond back to them much quicker than I have been. I'm a little bit slack, but you know, this whole daily vlogging and editing thing kind of takes a lot of time. Also, it's been a crazy week of prep for my school, so this has been our prep week. And we start classes on Monday, so I've been madly kind of setting up my classroom. I had to move everything as well, which was, you know, lots of fun. But ended up being a really good thing, so hopefully it'll be a great day on Monday. But yeah, so it's been a big week, and I'm tired and I'm ready for this weekend. I think everybody. So if you're going through the same thing, good luck on Monday. Good luck for your first week of school, or even if it's just a regular week of school. I hope you guys enjoy it, or of work, or whatever really you're doing. Have fun, guys, and good luck, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. So until then, see you later. Bye.